That is really stinking good. I almost didn't turn your mic on, Keith.
Am I there?
It's there. Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Good. But yeah, no. So that was American Dream by Miles Malloy. Pretty good stuff. I want to get in touch with this guy because I like his music. And
That just dropped that today.
Yeah.
Today too. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's okay. Well, I will try and share the crap out of that because it's really good. So, I don't know. I guess we're gonna play another one of yours next here in about 5-8 minutes or so, maybe not even that long. But how do you write your songs? Like everybody's got their own process. Like what's your whole? What do you do? What makes you
Well, normally I'll just sit down with my guitar, or however I'm feeling or whatever, and then I'll just start with something, and then sometimes I'll already have some lyrics or whatever, but it usually goes music, and then I fit it to it, or however, what I'm saying, or I write it then. And then as far as whichever it turns out to be, more down swinging or more cinema story, I'll either send it to Jeremy if it's cinema story, and then if it's I'm like, oh, this is more of a down swinging song, I'll send it to Tiffany and then Nathan, who plays the drums on there, so he can start getting like a feel to it or whatever. And then it just goes from there. And then when Nathan's got it, we go down and record it. That's how we did it. And then we just came up with everything like all the special stuff, I guess, over top once we get the drums and then the acoustic guitar down. Because I think everything that I've done on this album has acoustic guitar on it, because it's an acoustic based project. Yeah. So everything is written, except for a few brand new Cinema Story songs is always just written on my acoustic. So that's how I do that.
I think the most fun part is just whenever we go in and put down the base of the recording itself, we kind of just keep building up on it. Yeah. We keep throwing in more ideas, and it just keeps getting more and more creative as we go on.
So it's like an evolution.
Yeah.
It's exactly. Crazy. Yeah, hearing the difference. And you can hear the difference for the most part with some of the ones that made the album that were on the EP.
I will say November, and I mean, when you first sent it to me, I was just like, holy crap, it's so good, because I know I liked November. It was one of my favorite tracks off the original EP, and then I know you kind of reworked it, redid some stuff with it, and that's going to be the next song we play.
It's a very emotional song.
Yeah, I felt like I could add more to it.
I love it. Yeah, it is. It
gives me the goosies.
It's a good song. Well, that was actually going to be my next question is, Tiffany, what are your favorite songs by both projects?
Well, the Cinema Story, pretty much anything that's poppy.
Anything?
For them, yeah.
Okay.
Just because, not necessarily just to hear it, but to watch them perform it is a lot of fun for me.
It's a lot of energy, especially since you dropped that guitar. Not literally, but...
Well, I
literally.
have a few times.
Right, but...
At first, it was kind of awkward for him. It's like, watch
different.
Keith walk forward. Now watch him walk backwards. Now watch him really get hit in the head. Now watch him walk forward.
But you
yeah, and that's why I started playing more down swinging shows too, because I missed playing the guitar. But I do enjoy just singing. It's a lot more freedom. And then we could bring on Andrew, so that was
Andrew.
That was a present in itself.
Charisma for days.
Yeah, and his high notes.
Oh man. There's if anybody wants to go look on the I think it's on the Cinema Story page, there's a video of them. I think they were driving up to a show, and you can hear him singing along to I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness. And that was just holy cow, man. It's some serious high notes. So
our car rides are the best. We were talking earlier when we drove up to Columbia, our last show was we did an a cappella version of For the Longest Time. So he was like, remember that?
I'm even more mad that I didn't make it now.
I know. We didn't. We didn't do it there. We did it in the car.
Oh, okay.
And but yeah, there's a video of our cribs on there too, where Andrew hosts it, and I don't think we would have had that video had Andrew not been there. So
that was he definitely.
So if he's done one thing for us, it's that cribs video.
It's a new dynamic to the humor of the band for sure. So. I mean, you guys were always funny, but y'all different kinds of funny. Jeremy's the not always appropriate, but snarky, funny. Keith's more of a deadpan, quiet guy, kind of funny. And No, a kind of funny.
I was like, he's kind of funny,
My
and I'm like,
enunciation, my
what?
band.
I
But
mean, it's okay.
my
You
bad.
can be wrong.
I have bad enough. I can be wrong, but believe it or not, no. But you are. You have very just stone faced, like dry humor. And then Andrew, like again, charisma for days. He's that person. So, I just totally derailed completely from. So my favorite Cinema Story song is One Y'all Don't Play No More.
Is it Remember the Makeout Kids?
It sure is.
Oh.
I would have never guessed that was your favorite.
Everybody knows. I'm
I
sorry.
played that the last show, but you weren't there.
That's
Actually-
what you get.
Wait, was that the Columbia show?
I don't remember. I just like to tell you that every show you miss.
My car broke down driving to
No, we
that
didn't
show.
play it that night.
Okay, I was saying like that is cruel because I was trying to make
Hey,
it, man.
you got a thumb. You just hitchhike.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
If it was
Don't
worth
do
it
that.
to you,
That's bad.
I just bought that car that
just
day
kidding.
too.
it's okay.
I had a new transmission because of that night. Not that it's your fault or anything.
Well, it's
It was my
not.
fault for driving it so far. Went the first day audit.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about cars. I'm bad at that. Tiffany's good at cars, aren't you? I think I heard you were
Better than Keith.
better than Keith.
I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm not good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a man's man.
No. Well,
So
that's okay. Not everybody can be.
I grew up with mechanics, so
See, yeah, I usually just ask people when I don't know. So,
yeah, I just had my dad do it.
but when was that that show up in Columbia? Wasn't that like the beginning of November?
November 1st, I think.
It was November 1st?
Yeah.
It was in November.
November.
The early November.
November?
The early November or just
Yeah, it was
November?
It was
Let's
early
just go with November.
I think November.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
then today you guys are releasing a new song, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
called
called
November.
November.
Oh,
That's weird how that got there.
strange.
Yeah.
Some might say I kind of know what I'm doing. Not really.
No, they don't.
No. I love your honesty. Okay. So no, it's and this is gonna be up where on Bandcamp or
Spotify's supposed to have it right now, but it didn't have it up there earlier. It is on Bandcamp right now, though.
it is, and you just search Down Swinging.
I think I'll have that link when we come back, probably.
Okay, well we're gonna play it, and if it is up, I implore everybody to go listen to the old version of November as well, and this one because they're
But
different.
This one's my favorite.
This is my favorite too. It's that's where I was going. Is it's there's so much more to it. It has evolved and become its own thing like we were talking about earlier. So it's a good song. I really like it. And yeah, we'll come back and get that link and talk about a show you guys got coming up. So
I found it.
Okay?
It's downswinging.bandcamp.com.
Never would have guessed that.
Yeah, well, some of the things I had to put like band in Missouri on or something because these kids that like Fall Out Boy use the.
They always want to use Down Swinging for everything.
No. So anyway, that's it.
Okay, so if you want that first song we played, Fearless, or this one, or any of the other ones they have, or just to follow them, or send them a nice
Get 'em.
little message, go to downswinging.bandcamp.com. And yeah, Fearless and November are the new tracks that are on the upcoming EP. They're both available there. Excuse me, and on Spotify. This is November.